The Chicago Bulls are apparently interested in adding forward Rudy Gay to the roster. So let's talk about this, people. What is going on? You all Faiz Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, some NBA to talk about the Chicago Bulls. So if you're a Bulls fan, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Please make sure you are following me on all my social media platforms, guys. As always, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so let's get into this, people. So this is per Mike Soto, NBA writer for Hoops Hype, who basically said that a number of playoff teams are interested in Rudy Gay, and one of those teams included is the Chicago Bulls. All right, so this is a little surprising to me. Not too much, but a little surprising to me. But let's talk about this, people. So Rudy Gay, who is a longtime vet in the NBA, I think he's been playing for like 17 years now. He's going to turn 37 this year. He is pretty much washed at this point, all right? Last year for the Jazz, in 56 games, all right, he averaged 14 minutes a game and averaged 5.2 points, about 3 rebounds, but his percentages were terrible. He shot 38% from the field and 25% from three. So at this point in his career, Rudy Gay does not offer much to a team. Again, the minutes were low, but that's what's going to be. And when we take a look at the Chicago Bulls roster, I mean, this roster is pretty loaded at this point. When I say loaded, I'm talking about we have a lot of bodies now. And it's like, where does Rudy Gay fit? Is he just going to be coming in and warming up the bench here, like as a guy who doesn't get a lot of minutes? Because when we talk about kind of the forward rotation, all right, you've got obviously Patrick Williams, you've got Torrey Craig, you've got DeMar DeRozan, you've got Dalen Terry, your rookie from last year or second year player going into this year, and then you've got a guy they signed this year, drafted this year, Julian Phillips, and then obviously your bigs and Vooch and Drummond, and like it's a lot of players right here now in terms of your front court. What does Rudy Gay really add to that? Like I told you, at this point, Rudy Gay doesn't really add much to a team. In his prime, he was a fantastic scorer. He was able to give you 20 points per game every single night, but that's not Rudy Gay at this point. Again, he's 37 years old. So to me, doesn't really do much, and I'd rather us kind of give that playing time to the younger guys like a Dalen Terry or a Julian Phillips. And just because I'm saying that does not mean, hey, we're in a youth movement or anything like that. Take, for example, with the Denver Nuggets, right? And with the fact that they played their rookie Christian Braun. They played Christian Braun some significant minutes, significant rotation minutes in the playoffs. So you can be a title team, a title contender, an NBA champion, and still have young guys contribute to your team. And that's what I want with the Bulls. I already have a hard time seeing Dalen Terry and Julian Phillips get playing time with this current roster. Forget adding Rudy Gay to it. I already have a tough time seeing them get minutes with this current team. If you're adding Rudy Gay, it's going to make it even more complicated. And I'd rather these guys get some opportunities just to see what they can do out there. Again, if they're not ready yet, if they can't play, cool, I got it. But let's see. Especially with Dalen Terry going into year 2 now. Barely got minutes. I think he averaged like 5 minutes a game last year. It was terrible. So let's give the younger guys more minutes. They've got more upside, more potential, more opportunity to contribute to a team than a guy who's over the hill, who's washed up like a Rudy Gay. So no, I'm not interested in adding Rudy Gay to this team. Again, wasn't able to give you much last year with the Jazz. Like, he's over the hill, he's washed up. That's what he is at this point. So let's give the younger guys more playing time. So let me know what you guys think, man. Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks.